Hello everyone, as I promised, this is the part 2 of Math 6 Week 5, which is multiplying decimals mentally. So kung bago ka sa YouTube channel ko, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell para lagi kang updated sa mga videos ko. So here, after going through this lesson, you are expected to multiply mentally decimals up to 2 decimal places by tenths, by hundredths, and by 10 and by 100. Multiplying decimals by power of 10 tell us how many places it is moved when multiplying by 10 to the first power. In this lesson, you will learn multiplying decimals mentally up to 2 decimal places and estimate the product of decimals with reasonable answer. So now let us start our lesson. So multiplying by the power of 10 can be solved mentally. It is just by moving the decimal point to the left or right based on the number of decimal places. We can also solve mentally and find estimate products by rounding each number to the highest place value. Following the example involves multiplying 10, 100, and 1000, and multiplying by tenths, 1/10, 100ths, and 1000. Now let's have an example. So we have 10 times 1500ths. Look at the answer. So the answer is 1 5/10. Move the decimal point one step to the right. So here, from 1500ths, we have 1500ths here. Just move one step. So we have 1 5/10. Next, we have 100 times 1500ths. So, pare-parehas lang yung ating given, yung multiplier natin. So, we have here, the answer is 15. Move the decimal point 2 steps to the right. So, from here, from the original given, we have to move it 2 places. We have 1, 2. So, nandito na yung decimal point, which is wala lang natirang digit. So, it is already in a whole number, which is already a whole number. So, now let's have another example. 1,000 times 1500ths. The answer is 150. Move the decimal point 3 places to the right and then add 0 if possible. So here, we have 3 places. 1, 2, 3. So, bakante tayo ng isang place. We need to add a placeholder which is 1, 0. So, the answer is 150. Let's have another example. We have 10 times 3600ths. So we have here, move 1 place to the right. The answer is 3 6/10. We have 100 times 3600ths. Move 2 places, 1, 2. The answer is 36. 1000 times 3600ths. Move 3 places. We have 1, 2, 3, 360. So, meaning, if we are to multiply numbers or decimal numbers by the power of 10, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, we don't need to have the long multiplication method. We can multiply it mentally by moving the decimal point to the right of the number. Hindi na natin kailangang isolve. Move mo lang yung si decimal point. Again, if we are to multiply it by the power of 10. Pero kung hindi power of 10 ang ipang-multiply mo, kailangan mo mag-solve. Pero kung ito lang ng itong i-multiply mo, no need to solve the multiplication. Just multiply it mentally. Let's have another example. Let's have 10 times 2 and 1300s. So move the decimal point one place. We have 2, 20, and 1300s. And we have 100 times 2 and 13 thousandths. We just move 2 places. We have 201 and 3 tenths. Then we have 1000 times 2 and 13 thousandths. Move the decimal point 3 places. 2, 3. We have 2013. So that is our example. Let's have another example. Let's say that we need to multiply. Yan. 10 times 2 tenths. We have one place here, so the answer is 2. 100 times 2 tenths. We need to move 2 places. 1, 2. The answer is 20. 1000 times 2 tenths. We need to move 3 places. The answer is 200. So, ang mapapansin nyo, pag nadadagdagan lang siya ng 0, kung kailangan dagdagan ng 0 kasi here, 1, 2, 3, bakante tayo ng dalawang place value rito. So, nadagdagan siya ng 2 zeros. Kaya naging 200. Alright. Now, let's proceed to the next example. Let's multiply it by the power of 10 using exponent. So, we have here 10 times 1500. So, may exponent tayong 1. Pag ang exponent natin ng 1, that is equal to 10 pa rin. So, now we have here 10 times 1500s. The answer is still 1 and 5 tenths. Move the decimal point 1 step to the right. Then we have 10 squared. So, pag sinabi nating 10 squared, that means 10 times 10, which is 100. So, yung 10 squared, kaparehas lang siya ng 100, yung example natin kanina. We have 10 squared times 1500s. The answer is 15. By moving the decimal point 2 places. 1, 2. Move the decimal point 2 places or 2 steps to the right. And then we have 10 cube. 10 cube means, pag sinabi natin 10 cube, that means 10 times 10 times 10, which is 1,000. Kanina, yun din yun. Ginawa lang natin through exponential form. We have 10 cube times 1500s. The answer is 150. Dahil katumbas din ito yung 1,000, move 3 places. 1, 2, 3. So the answer is 150. Move the decimal point 3 steps to the right, then add 0 if possible. Kailangan natin if necessary. Add 0 if necessary. So this is with the use of exponent. So this is the same with So this is the same with 1000. Move the decimal point 3 steps to the right, then add zeros if needed. So let's have an example. Let's have 10 raised to 1 times 2 and 63 hundredths. So this is the same with 10 times 2 and 63 hundredths. Move one place, so the answer is 26 and 3 tenths. Then we have 10 squared times 2 and 63 hundredths. So this means 100. That means 100 times 2 and 63. So we just move 2 places, 1, 2. The answer is 263. And then we have 10 cubed times 2 and 63 hundredths. Pag sinabi natin 10 cubed, that means 1,000 ang ibig sabihin nun, times 2 and 63 hundredths. Move 3 places, 1, 2, 3. So mag-a-add tayo ng isang 0. 2,630. So ito yung isa sa mga technique. Kung ano yung exponent, yun yung bilang ng kung ilang move ang gagawin mo. Katulad nito, exponent niya 1. Isang move lang. Exponent niya 2. Dalawang move papunta sa right. Exponent niya 3. Tatlong move papunta sa right. Kung walang exponent naman, ang shortcut, kung ilan yung bilang ng zeros, katulad nito 100, dalawang 0. Ibig sabihin, dalawang move papunta sa kanan. Ito, tatlong 0. Tsaka yung 0 niya nasa kanan ng 1. Tatlong move papunta sa kanan. So that is one of my technique para maintindihan ng bata yung gagawin. And then let's have another example. Pero ibahin naman natin. Let's have here, kayo ang to answer or multiply the given mentally. 10 times 23 hundredths. What's your answer? Okay, the answer is 2 and 3 tenths. Move one place. 1. Isang 0, isang place lang ang move. Ang 0 niya, nasa kanan ng 1 or nasa right. Kaya 1 move to the right. Let's have another. 100 times 4 and 36 hundredths. Dalawang zeros, 1, 2. Dalawang move din. 1, 2. Nasa likod na. So we have here 436. Hindi mo na ilalagay ito. No need to write the decimal point if we have whole number as our answer. Alright, the answer is 436. Next. 1,000 times 6 and 82 hundredths. Ilan ang zero niya? 1, 2, 3. Papunta sa kanan. So we have to move 1, 2, 3. Kulang ng isang space. So we have 6, 8, 2, 0. 6,820. Let's have another example. 10 times 34 and 112 thousandths. 1, 0. 10 ang i-multiply natin. So we need to move one place to the right. So we have 3, 4, 1, and 12 hundredths. So na-move lang. Let's have another example. We have 100 times 3 and 1,512 10 thousandths. Dahil 100 yan, 2 places to the right. 1, 2. Ayun, dapat nandun na. 315 and 12 hundredths. So, kita nyo, hindi tayo nagsosolve. We just multiply, we just move the decimal point of the given. Then we have 1,000 times 8 and 1,512 10 thousandths. 1, 2, 3. 3 decimal places to the right. 1, 2, 3. Dapat nandun na. We have 8,151 and 2 tenths na move lang from here to here. Let's have another example. We use exponent. 10 raised to 1 times 8 and 15 hundredths. Shortcut natin, kung ano yung exponent, yun ang bilang ng move ng decimal point. So we have 1. We have 81 and 5 tenths. Next example, we have 10 squared times 21 and 57 hundredths. Ang shortcut, ito yung exponent, 2 decimal places. So the answer is 2,157. Let's have another example. We have 10 squared times 2 and 4 tenths. Ang 10 square, ang ibig sabihin ng 10 square ay 10 times 10 equals 100. Dalawang 0, exponent ay 2. Dalawang move. Ayun, bakante tayo ng isa. The answer is 240. Let's have another example. We have 10 square times 5 thousandths. 10 square means 100. So, we move 2 places. 1, 2. So, ayun na. 0, 0, 0.5. Ayun, daming 0 sa unahan. Hindi na natin kailangan to. So, kailangan mo na siyang burahin. We just need to have 1 0 here. So, the answer is 5 tenths. Next, we have 10 cubed times 25 thousandths. So, pag sinabi natin 10 cubed, that means 1,000. So, 3, ang decimal, ang 3, ang zeros, 3 ang exponent, shortcut, 3 places, 1, 2, 3. So, the answer is 25. So, alisin mo na to, di ba magiging ganito yan? Aalisin mo na yun. Matitira na lang si 25. Wala na rin itong decimal point. And then, let's have 10 cubed times 6 10 thousandths. Again, pag 10 cubed, that means 1,000. So, we move 3 places to the right. 1, 2, 3. So, magiging 0.6 na lamang siya. Aalisin mo na itong mga 0 dito or 6 tenths. Let's have, meron pa ba? Okay, now let's have the negative okay, let's have another set of example. Here, we have here 15 times 1/10. The answer is 1 and 5/10. So what happened to 15? Move the decimal point 1 step to the left. So nabaliktad naman kanina to the right, ngayon to the left. Another example, if we have 15 times 100ths, the answer is 1500ths. Move the decimal point 2 places to the left naman. So, ipaliwanag ko to. So, pag whole number, ang decimal point niya nandito. So, ngayon, nag-multiply ka sa 1/10. Move the decimal point 1 step to the left. So, nangyari sa 15 mo, i-move mo papunta dito. Pabaliktad naman. So, the answer is 1 5/10. So, here, we multiply it by 100ths. Yung decimal point dito, i-move mo ng 2 beses, 1, 2, mapapunta dito. Kaya naging 1500ths na siya. Move decimal point 2 steps to the left. And then let's have another example. 15 times 1,000ths. So kapag 1,000ths yan, nandito decimal point, 3 beses or 3 places ang move mo. 1, 2, 3. Ayun ang decimal point, may bakanting isang place value here. So the answer is 0.015 or 15,000ths. Move the decimal point 3 steps to the left and then add 0 if needed. Let's have another example. 2 and 5600ths times 1/10. So, ito yung decimal point mo. Pag 1/10 yan, move 1 place to the left. So, mapunta na sa unahan nito yung decimal point. Pero, kailangan mo maglagay dito ng 0. How about 2 and 5600ths times 100ths. So, we have here 2, ayun ang decimal point, 1, 2, ayun na. So, magiging 0.0256 para maglalagay ka pa ng isa pang 0 dito. So, 2 place. Ang galing ka dito, 1, 2. So, another example, we have 2 and 5600ths times 1,000ths. So, we have 3 places. Palitan ko nga yung kulay nito. 1, 2, 3. Nakita nyo, may bakante dito. 1, 2. Lagay nga natin yung decimal point. 1, 2, 5, 6. And then, add another 0 dito sa unahan ng decimal point. So, the answer is 56 10,000ths. So, kapag ang imumultiply nyo naman ay itong 1/10ths, 100ths, and 1,000ths, we just move the decimal point to the left. Now, gamitan natin siya ng exponent. Ayan. So, kung mapapansin nyo kanina, nag-exponent din tayo doon. So, here, we have your negative exponent. Ang ibig sabihin ng 10 raised to negative 1, that is 1/10. At ang 10 raised to negative 2, that is 1/100. At ang 10 raised to negative 3, that is 1,000ths. So here we have 15 times 10 raised to negative 1. Still, the answer is 1 5/10. Move mo lang ng 1 place or move the decimal point 1 step to the left. And then we have 15 times 10 raised to negative 2. The answer is 1500ths. Move the decimal point 2 steps to the left. And then we have 15 times 10 raised to negative 3. The answer is 15,000ths. Move the decimal point 3 steps to the left and then add zeros if needed. So, ang shortcut ko naman dyan, kung ano yung exponent, Yun yung bilang ng pag-move mo. Dahil negative number siya, ang move mo to the left. Again, pag negative exponent ang meron sa 10, sa base natin na 10, kung ano yung number ng exponent, yun ang bilang ng move. Kapag negative siya, to the left. Yun yung mga shortcut na ibinibigay ko sa estudyante. Now, let's have an example for you to answer. Tingnan natin kung masasagutan natin. We have 23 hundredths times 1/10 here. So, 1/10, isa lang din yung zero niya. Yun yung bilang ng zero. Shortcut lang siya ha. Shortcut, ginagawa ko ng shortcut. So, kapag 1/10 ang ipang-multiply mo, move one place to the left. Ito yung decimal point mo, imumove mo ng isa. Mapunta na doon. 0.023. Maglagay ka pa ng isang zero sa unahan. So, we have 23 thousandths. Next example. We have 4 and 36 hundredths times 100ths. So, here, 100 sa ipang natin, 2 places to the left. From here, 1, 2. Pupunta na doon. May isang bakante dito. So, we have 0.0436. Maglagay ka dito ng isa, 0. The answer is 436 10,000ths. Let's have another example. 1,000ths times 6 and 82 hundredths. Now, haba ng S. Now here. So, we have here 3 zeros to the left. Tingnan natin. Kayahin natin yung given 6, 8, 2. From here, 1, 2, 3. Lagyan natin ng place holder. Isa pang 0. So, the answer is 682 hundred-thousandths. That is the answer. Let's have another example. We have 1/10 times 34 and 112 thousandths. Ang gawin natin, gayahin muna natin yung digit. 3, 4, 1, 1, 2. Originally, nandito yung decimal point. One place, 1. So, ayun ang sagot. 3 and 4,112. Sulat ko ulit. 3 and 4,112. 10,000 is the answer. Now, let's have another example. We have 3 and 1,512 times 100ths. So, gayahin ko yung digit. 3, 1, 5, 12. Originally, nandito yung decimal point niya. Pero, i-multiply natin siya sa 100ths. We move 2 places. 1, 2. Ere na siya. Lagyan mo ng placeholder at isang 0. Erase natin to. So, the answer is 31,512. Is it millions? No, millions na siya. 31,512 millions. Laki na. Let's have another example. Kung meron pa. Alright, so we have 1,000ths times 8 and 1,512 10,000ths. Kopyahin ko na lang yung given dito. 8, 1, 5, 1, 2. Originally, ito yung decimal point niya, no? Multiply natin sa 1,000ths. So, we need to move 3 places. 1, 2, 3. Lagyan natin placeholder. At isa pang 0. Burahin natin itong dati niyang decimal point. So, this is the answer. So let's have another example using exponent. We have 10 raised to 8 and 15 hundredths. So 10 raised to negative 1, that means 1/10. So we have to move the decimal point 1 place to the left. So the answer is 815 thousandths. Let's have another example. We have 10 raised to negative 2, that means 100ths, times 21 and 57 hundredths. Kopyahin muna natin si 21 and 57 hundredths. So from here, 2 places, 1, 2. So nandito na. Lagay na natin dito si decimal point and add zeros. 0. So the answer is 2,157 thousandths. Let's have another example. We have 10 raised to negative 2 times 2 and 4 tenths. So, kopyahin ko yung 2 and 4. Move 2 places. 1, 2. So, maglagay na isang placeholder at isang decimal point and another 0. The answer is 24 thousandths. Let's have another example. 10 raised to negative 2 times 5 thousandths. So, kopyahin natin si 5 thousandths. 1, 2, 5. So, ito yung decimal point niya. Dalawang move. 1, 2. So, dagdag pa tayo ng dalawa. 1, 2, and another 0 here. So, the answer is 500 thousandths. Let's have another example. 10 raised to negative 3 times 25,000. This means 1,000ths. So we have here, we need to move 3 places to the left. Kopyahin natin. Baguhin ko yung kulay. 3 places. 1, 2, 3. Ayun na. So magdadagdag pa tayo ng dalawang 0 at isa pa 0. Purahin natin tong original. So the answer is this. Okay, let's have the learning task 3. Complete the table, multiply each number as indicated in each column. So here, meron lang tayong given dito, given number here. And then we need to multiply it by 10. Anong ibig sabihin nga ng 10 square? This is equal to 100 and this is equal to 1,000. So example, we have 4 and 86 hundredths times 10. Again, pag multiply tayo ng 10, 100, and 1,000, we just move the decimal point to the right. So we have 4, 8, and 6 tenths. 1 place. Pag naman times siya sa 100, we have 486. At kapag ita-times siya sa 1,000, we have 4,860. So this is for learning task number 3.